Hi guys, it's Tana Mojo, and today I am here long-awaited with the Psychic Twins.
Hi guys!
I am so freaking pumped for this video. We were just over on their channel and they were just answering all kinds of random questions about my life. And randomly they look at me and they just blurt out my fucking stalker's name. And they're like, do you know this person? And I'm like, speak of the devil, how did you know? And I never have said his name on anything, so I thought that was interesting.
Thanks for backing me up on that. Acknowledging that.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, oh, well, they probably just looked at all of her shows, which I wish we had time, honestly.
Really?
But she said she's never mentioned it.
I've never said his name anywhere, so that was really interesting.
See, that's what we call evidence. It's want to help you with your stalker.
We absolutely
we really
do. What an ordeal you've been through.
I am so excited for this.
Wow.
Hannah,
you have been through.
You really have. We dealt with several terrible stalkers for many years.
Really?
And that's one reason we wanted to help you, because we put one of them in jail.
I feel like there's hope for you.
There is. And, it might take a while because this man is very, very troubled. I mean, you know that he's troubled, but it's not just, they call it love obsession, when there's an absolute fixation. Almost like he thinks he's having a love affair with you.
Especially when he sees you on YouTube, because he thinks that it's a mental illness, really.
Yes,
he thinks you're in love with him. And
but the thing is, he doesn't just want to be with you or near you, he wants to be you. He wants to be you. He wishes he were you. And so he's getting as close to that as he possibly can. That's his delusion.
I think I've considered everything and every possibility, but I don't think I've ever considered that. I really don't. I think that I never thought about But maybe instead of wanting to be like with me, he actually...
Yes, no, he wants to be you. He wishes he were you. I think he even dresses like you when he's not, when privately he dresses like you, and he tries to act like you. And so he's absorbed your entire personality. And so that's kind of scary, but we had a similar experience. And so we understand this very well. And there's this fixation, and it is 25% of all stalkers are love obsession stalkers. And you just have karma with this dude from a past life. So it's not for nothing that you're going through this. There was something incomplete, something very difficult in a past life, didn't you feel, Terry?
With him.
With this guy, and you're coming in to complete it. He's also acting in a funny way to launch you into your personal stratosphere. He is going to help you in a funny way to light a fire under you to become your best self.
That's very interesting that you say that. If anything, I get exactly what you mean. It's been lately that I feel that way. That it's like I can either sink or swim at this point. I can let this defeat me, or I can let this make me strive. And I mean, up until today, apparently, I'm not going to live a short life. I was like, life is going to be short. I'm going to get everything I can in it.
You're going to have a good long life.
And determined. I'm going to have a long life. This is not going to deter me. I'm going to share from our personal experience was forgiveness.
Oh, yes.
And it's hard to forgive somebody that's terrorizing you literally.
I definitely see the aspect of he's obviously a very sick person, and like what goes on in his head is not what goes on in the average head, and it's not like that I feel anger. It's more just like I'm so curious as to why.
I believe he really has terrorized you, but there's somebody else that's also playing with you online that is acting like he is that stalker. There's a second stalker.
Are you ready for this? There's a ghost in your house.
That's not the one I'm talking
about.
That
is, I feel like your place is haunted, actually.
Yeah.
And he's kind of following you around. This is a guy who was murdered, by the way. And
he was stabbed.
I fucking hate him.
He was stabbed
so much. I love you guys. You are amazing.
Okay, he followed you from place to place, and
Where did it begin?
It feels like your last house.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah, because there was chaotic energy there. I'm hearing the spirit is saying there was a lot of chaos there. You had to move to a new place, but it kind of followed you there. That same chaotic energy. Objects being moved.
Well, everything up until this point, this is stressing me out.
Okay.
Well, he's moving things around in your place.
He is. I mean, he's very chaotic.
It's not just the stalker that's coming in. It's like this ghost is, he's trapped.
He's moved in. He's making himself comfortable, and you have to get your place energy.
Well, he thinks it's his house. He thinks your place is his house.
Yeah, but he's drawn to your light, and
Did you have your house
He's not
cleared?
gonna-
Did you
he's
have
not
a
gonna hurt you.
spirit clearing?
No.
yeah, you need to do that.
You need to do
There's
that.
an energy. There's more than one energy, but there's a lot of sort of chaotic energy around you, and
Yeah.
even in other
Does
places.
he watch her
in there.
sleep?
Just to watch her
Fuck you.
sleep.
Fuck
She won't be
you.
able to sleep now.
Fuck you. I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know. Keep it
Okay,
in the
am I gonna say-
Fuck
No,
you.
no.
I don't want to know.
No.
Not in the
What am I
slightest.
gonna
Okay.
say?
I won't ever sleep again. Are you gonna fucking sleep? Alright, like, fine.
I just got like this scary image in my head of like you sleeping and him standing
Shane,
over
get
you.
the fuck out of here. I'm not even- I will fight you. Like, no. Oh, hell no. Okay, tell me, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm like tapping my knee. Oh my god.
You have control. You are
You
the
do.
one in control, girl.
Mhm.
And
You
just
do.
make it very, very clear and say, get out. You don't belong
Belong
here.
here.
Get into the light.
Go into the light now. You don't belong here. Creature, this entity, this ghost has no earthly connection.
Is there a certain
Anarchy.
room that hangs out in?
There's
Fuck you.
a certain room.
Well, there is a room that's cold, that's colder than others. That tends to be the room that spirit goes to.
There's an office space in your house.
Yeah.
And it's not your bedroom that he's hanging out in. It's like an office space.
Well, it was an office space, now it's like a guest room.
Okay,
Yeah, okay.
that's where it is. And
That could
you need to clear the whole
Yeah,
place.
his room.
Sage it.
It's his room now.
It's his room
His
now.
room, he thinks it is.
It's his room.
I thought I knew what it is in the last video. Like, honestly, I am fucking, I am stressed.
Talk more about that second stalker online.
Yeah.
The second
And
stalker.
just my stalker in general, you know, like some of the things he's done, or like
Yeah.
other things he's done that I don't know
Well, there's some.
about.
I feel the ghost actually messes with your curtains or something, and he plays with. He definitely moves makeup and objects and stuff.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
the stalker, not the ghost, but the other stalker.
The other stalker.
We feel that he mostly works online to try to get to you.
Yeah,
And
it's
he's
through email
masquerading.
and it's kind of like cyber
Yeah.
hacking
Yeah.
type of stuff.
And he's masquerading as the first.
And that's easy. That's
Yeah.
like very easy to do, especially when you're a
complicated.
YouTuber. You know, we're all kind of targets. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
just be very careful.
Is he affiliated with my original stalker?
No,
No.
not at
No
all. They don't
connection.
know
He's
each other.
opportunistic.
And you don't know
taking
him.
advantage of
You
the
don't know him.
opportunities.
This guy has brown hair. He has brown eyes.
Are you working
He's
with
kind of
this?
stocky.
So let's talk about the original stalker.
I feel like that is definitely what the viewers want to know about.
The original
Or
stalker,
what do you
yeah.
want to know
know about
Will he ever completely stop?
Hmm.
Or do you think he will live his life infatuated forever?
I think he'll always be infatuated. I think at some point he may stop or pull away. I can't tell you how long that's going to be. It could be a year, it could be 2 years.
Is he-
But don't engage him at all, and don't have your fans get engaged. Big mistake.
Yeah.
Do not write to them, do not threaten them, do not ask him to go
And we
away.
made that-
He's insecure. He doesn't like himself. He hates himself, actually. And he's a kind of he's a loner. He's very lonely.
Yeah.
And that's why he does it. It gives him a sense of being needed and being noticed. Does he sometimes wear glasses? Your stalker? Okay, because I see a guy with glasses and ne'er do well in life. Just doesn't really ever hold jobs.
They don't have, usually they don't get violent and they don't physically do anything because
Stalkers.
You think
the
even recently
stalkers,
coming
they
to my
don't
house
usually.
and stuff?
I don't think he's going to get violent.
Because they don't have
purpose
the
of
balls
coming
to
to my
do.
house before. I was like,
The purpose of breaking into your house, I feel like he wanted to get close
wants-
to you.
yeah,
He
he wants
wanted
attention.
He likes to. Okay, one thing about love obsession stalkers is they try to instill fear in the stalking about power and control. I don't see him raping you. I don't see physical violence coming to you.
Talk more about what he looks like.
Have you seen him since you guys went to school together?
I've got dark hair.
like a few times, yeah, like a little bit. Like, I mean, I see like Twitter.
What I feel about him is he had he did some work in business, definitely doing computer work.
That makes sense.
He could almost be a computer engineer.
Yeah, like he's an immensely intelligent hacker, like hacks
Yes.
phones and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It makes sense.
Okay.
It's too bad that he can't use that for good.
He does make some side money with that. He's disconnected from family and everything. He has been arrested.
Well, I think he's going to jail again.
I think he's going to jail again,
I think
and
that it's for breaking in.
well, it's not
It's
just
for-
you. He stalks other people. You see.
So I don't think it's you that's going to put him in jail again. I think it's somebody else because he's stalking someone else.
That's interesting.
Did you know that?
Do you know who he's stalking, or do you know?
It isn't somebody that you know.
Nobody you know.
But you're not the only
Other
person.
young women.
You said he had dark hair and glasses. Do you see anything else?
Average height, kind of slim. This guy is he being more slim, not athletic.
What do you see him doing when he goes into her house?
Yeah.
When he goes into her house,
You're like, what is he? Why does he do it?
I don't think that's going to happen again. But when he goes in, I feel like he just kind of touches stuff, picks stuff up.
Yeah.
Look, you know, he's just wanting to connect with you.
yeah.
Okay.
Connect with your energy and get whatever he can. I think he has a lot of photographs and files on you.
Yeah, like what
That
is
he's
what does
collected.
like house and stuff like look like? You know, does he have like pictures of me everywhere or anything?
Oh,
I do
that's a good
feel-
question.
I do feel he has pictures of.
Yes.
It's not like you know, CSI or something. But I do feel like he has photos.
No, and videos he has on file.
Has he hacked her phone?
I feel that he has.
But you can hear a clicking if your phone's tapped.
Yeah, that's what would happen every time I
Has
make
that
a call.
happened?
Yeah.
Does that happen?
And so that's how you know.
Like,
Is it
like a
always
high
like that?
beep almost.
Wow.
Like, do you
That
think that he
is
has a
another
goal
way
of
in.
like even like exposing me ever? Like maybe like listening to all my calls and hearing like a secret and like exposing me?
I don't think that's his
No,
agenda.
it's more private. Privately enjoy looking and listening to your conversations and imagining he's with you. There are YouTubers that are more dangerous for that kind of thing. I mean, that would want to, you know, expose you. Yeah, it feels like there's a female that kind of would like to expose you, and I don't think it's getting too far. That
Yeah.
she's getting very far with it. You're way too popular. And it feels like there's a lot of jealousy, sweetie. I mean, you know.
I think I know what you're talking about. One day when I'm older and I'm like 30, 40, like let's say I'm like married
Yeah,
or whatever, you know,
really
what do you
old.
see him doing?
I think that he has an illness, a mental illness that he'll always have. So it's possible that he will continue to
It's possible.
have this kind of behavior,
Yeah.
not towards you,
Yeah.
but towards other people.
Do you think that it's a ghost in her house, or do you think it's more dangerous, like it could have some demonic?
There is, it's a ghost. It's not like a poltergeist.
It's not a
and
demon. It's not a demon. It's
but
a ghost. He's
Well,
trapped.
he
and
was
he's-
murdered and he's
He was
trapped.
trapped.
So in my previous house.
It feels like a very old spirit, but he is just drawn to your light. It's not always that he really means to do any harm. He's just a very chaotic spirit. He's trapped. Send him into the light and just keep repeating it until he goes. Be very stern about it.
Yeah.
And do some saging. And
What else about your stalkers?
did he do anything with your mom or something?
Yeah. One night, my old house, she had just got home from the grocery store, and she had groceries like all in the car, and she set her keys on top of her car, and then went inside to take the groceries inside, and then she came back outside, and the keys were like locked in the car.
I think it was, yeah.
Wow, that would be a
I've always wondered if did he lock the keys in the car? Do you think so that we would be stranded there? Because we had to like call a locksmith and stuff, and then we left. Do you think that that was with intention, like to
Yeah.
harm us or to mess with us?
mess with you.
Just to mess
Mess
with
with you, get your attention, make you aware that he was there, and again, instill fear, because that's the stalker.
Were your clothes messed with at one point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom actually.
Mom?
Like she just had messy, like just clothes like around her room or something,
Yeah.
and we came home and they were all folded.
Oh,
You know,
whoa! I wish I had a
He's
ghost.
small.
like that.
Everyone says that.
Oh, we need something like that.
Oh my goodness.
That-
That happens a lot.
Do you feel where he lives?
He lives near you, doesn't he?
Oh, my stalker.
Yeah.
Weird thing with the ghost. He used to. I don't know now.
I think he still lives within a couple miles. Yeah, I think he
Do you
does.
think that that's purely for convenience of like?
Probably, but he knows you're there.
Do you think if I keep moving, he'll always be able to find where I am, or if I keep getting new phone numbers, he'll always be
Just
able to hack
be
them?
real
Well,
careful.
don't tell anyone.
Don't
if you
give
move,
that
Don't put
information.
any information
Mm-mm.
out there. Like, and
Oh,
you know what?
definitely. All right. Well, do you guys have anything, I guess, else?
Vary your travel times and routes. Get an unlisted phone number too for your private calls, and treat every single threat like it's serious.
Do you think
Yeah.
her making the videos has made it worse?
Definitely.
Yes,
Yes.
I
yes.
think that. Yeah.
But
Yes.
we made that same mistake too, where we were talking
We did.
about it before we knew.
I
and
always
radio.
just thought that it was like a strength in numbers type of thing, you know, like if I died or something and more people would know.
Well, you're a doll. We really
Thank you
hope
so
that
much
this-
for coming on my channel and answering some of the stalker questions. I'm
You're
honestly,
so welcome.
this was really like
Thank you.
relieving and really like happy. I mean, you guys
Yes,
didn't,
we-
I'm not gonna die. He's not gonna murder me. All that
Eventually
kind of
it
stuff.
will.
Yeah.
And we
He'll
pray
move
for
on.
you too. Like
Oh,
we will
absolutely.
send you prayers. Everybody send prayers
Absolutely,
for us.
yes.
This is
Prayers.
Sarah Angels over on their channel.
you,
They
Sarah.
revealed so many crazy things about my life, so I want you guys to go check that out.
Future
And so yeah, thank you guys so much.
You're welcome,
And
honey. It's been a
Thank
joy.
you guys so much. All right, guys. Well, I will talk to you in the next non-stalker related video. Bye.
Bye.